Well, good evening. We figured out all of our technical difficulties, we believe. They got scattered around a little bit here, but we're finally in action here in the first game of at home of the season for the Sanford Mustangs as they host the Haxton Bulldogs. Having a discussion on the field. Spot the ball after Sanford falls behind on that drive. And so 8-0 here in the first quarter, 5:35 on the clock. Sanford just kicked the ball, so Haxton will get it here. Just ahead of about the 37-yard line, 36-37. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Get ready to resume play here. There's the snap, holding on to it. Barton manages to fake the handoff, and number 33, Brandon Nall with the carry. Number 33, Brandon Nall with the carry, brings up 2nd and 4. Breaking through and getting tangled up there at the legs, Ben Fawcett bringing down number 30, Zach Stats. Ben Fawcett on the tackle brings up 1st and 10. They flip the ball over to Zach Stats, who goes down the sideline. He breaks through. He's got a lot of green, but he just got tapped out of bounds. So another first down here brings up another 1st and 10. Carry by number 30, Zach Stats, results in a first down, 1st and 10. Bulldogs go with another handoff here on the outside. Getting dragged down from behind is Grant Stats. Ben Fawcett again on the tackle. Grant Stats with the carry. Gain of about 7. Brought down by Ben Fawcett with the tackle. 2nd down. They'll set up in the shotgun. Ryland Wolf steps back, looks to his right. Now he's scrambling out to the right, and he'll hold on to it, trying to evade. He'll get through, and he'll just run out of bounds just around the 15-yard line. Brings up a first down. Ryland Wolf with the carry results in a Bulldogs first down. Ball on the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. So Wolf carries it down. Another first down here as they are threatening once again. They'll go for the extra point, and they'll run it, punch it through for another 2. Number 8, Grant Stantz. So they'll extend their lead here, 16-0 here with 4:17 to go here in the first quarter. Grant Stantz punches it through for the 2-point conversion with 4:17 on the clock here in the first quarter. Haxton Bulldogs 16, Sanford Mustangs 0. So Sanford trailing here, 16-0 as the Bulldogs will get ready to set up for the kickoff at the 40-yard line. And lifted off, sent to the deep backfield. Wrangled in, bounces off, but picked up by Trayson Gartrell. He's looking for an open lane, cups back to the left. Going down the sideline, trying to break through. Stutter step, trying to get around, and he'll bring it all the way down. Just shy of the 50-yard line, a huge gain for Trayson Gartrell. Trayson Gartrell with the return. Brings it all the way down, just shy of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. So Sanford gets their second chance here on offense. Looking for a little bit better drive. Last one's got a little bit of momentum on a couple of carries, and then they got pushed back on a flag and just couldn't overcome the 1st and 15. So now they'll set up once again here. 1st and 10. Gartrell under center. Steps back, fakes the handoff. A floater up the middle and intercepted. A hard hit there by Bryce Keck, but Colin Combe picks off Gartrell, and the Bulldogs get the ball back at the 50. Interception by number 18, Colin Combe. Bryce Keck with the tackle. 1st and 10, Haxton takes the ball at the 50-yard line. So an unfortunate first little floater pass there by Gartrell. Didn't get a lot under it, I believe. It looked like it was Ben Foster, Rylan Mortensen, the intended receiver, tried to float one up, and Colin Cone cuts it off right up the middle. Wolf will hand it off. Stats breaking through, stiff arms, and he's got a lane going down the left side, and he's going to find his way home. Another touchdown on the carry by Grant Stats. Touchdown Bulldogs. 50-yard run by Grant Stats. Perfect field position there for the Bulldogs at the 50-yard line. Rylan Wolf handing it off to Grant Stats, who just went off running, found a nice open lane to the left side. Threw out a couple of stiff arms and then was able to outrun everybody chasing him down that left field line. They'll hand it off. Running it in. Looked like Tate Michael in for the 2-point conversion. Makes it a 24-0 ball game. Tate Michael punches in the 2-point conversion. Makes the score here in the first quarter. Haxton Bulldogs 24, Sanford Mustangs 0. So Sanford trailing here 24-0, looking to change their fortune now. They'll get another quick opportunity here after the pick by Gartrell. Gartrell gets picked, and then the one-play touchdown run carry by Grant Stats. So now Sanford will get ready to receive. Have Caden Carey and Trayson Gartrell men down the field. Gartrell at the very back. He'll be the intended kick returner. Sanford looking to get some momentum here, 1-1 on the year. Currently getting shut out here 24-0 here in the first quarter. And here's the kickoff from the 40. Sends a liner back and into the hands of Gartrell. Gartrell on the downfield. Runs head straight into defense. Runs into 18, Colin Cone. So Sanford will set up shop just shy of the 25-yard line on the 24. So they get ready to set up here. Trayson Gartrell with the return, brings it down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 here on their third drive of the night. Last one lasted just one play. Gartrell under center. One receiver wide left. There's the snap. They'll hand it back up off the middle and trying to plow his way through. Was J.D. Fawcett, nothing doing. Brings up second down. Gain of about a yard, number 11, J.D. Fawcett, 2nd and 9. So they tried to go with the quick little carry up the middle. Was able to punch through for about a yard. Settled back up again. 41, Jared McCarroll, wide left. Gartrell again under center, 2 men in the backfield. Gartrell pans out to the left, and he'll hold on to it, and he gets tied up. No gain on the play, maybe a couple of inches, at least a yard, and they'll bring up third down, about 3rd and 8. Gartrell with the carry, gain of about a yard, 3rd down. Well, that Haxton defensive line is acting as a wall, preventing Sanford from really punching through. Running game is, they're getting tied up. There's kind of some breakdowns there at the offensive line. Gartrell has not had much room to maneuver when he gets the ball. So we'll try here 3rd down. Again, set up in the same formation. Carey set in motion. He'll head out to the left side. Gartrell back to step. Ranging out to his right. Fires a liner into the ground. Carey Ben Fawcett the intended receiver, and that will bring up 4th down. Incomplete pass. Number 3, Ben Fawcett the intended receiver. Brings up 4th down. Had a nice rollout as, again, the Haxton defense is busting through and really putting the pressure on Gartrell. They'll send it back. Gartrell punts it into the air. He'll get it down to about the 34. We got a flag on the play as Rylan Wolf will try to bring it all the way back down to the house. He'll run out near the 10. Might have gotten pushed out a little earlier, but see who this is coming against. It's one of those instances where I wish the refs were mic'd up like in the NFL. I couldn't tell you what they're thinking. Trying to see if they're continuing to discuss. Looks like it might have been holding on. I want to say holding on the Bulldogs. So the return will send them back to about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line for the Bulldogs. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Haxton will hand it off. Colin Cohn running to the outside. Running down the line, and he's going to outrun, leave him in this dust. One play, and it's a touchdown for the Bulldogs. Touchdown, number 18, Colin Cohn for the Haxton Bulldogs. You can see here this evening, Haxton Bulldogs are just running through this Sanford defense. Again, a fairly young team, a lot of juniors and sophomores. So a lot of those JV players are up to here, and so it's that year in transition as they'll hand on, and they will stop the 2-point conversion. So a big stop there. Makes it 30-8.
Did they make that one? They did not. Sorry, I'll let you. No, that's okay. That was on me.
Sanford gets the stop on the 2-point conversion. The minute 45 to go in the first quarter. Sanford trailing 30-0. Well, Sanford gets that stop, and hopefully that can be maybe a start of some momentum on defense preventing that two-point conversion. But now they're looking to try and get something going offensively. Went 3 and out their last time out. Couple of runs were stopped short of a yard, or to a yard, and then one incomplete pass that was spiked down into the dirt just shy of Ben Fawcett. So Haxton will set up again for the kick. Gartrell downfield, setting up about the 10-yard line. He'll have Caden Carey acting as a hopeful defender in front of him. They'll send it, a nice sinking liner. Bounces to just shy of the 20. Gartrell looking for somewhere to go, and he'll get brought down by number 45, Austin Knox, the freshman. Return of a few yards for Trayson Gartrell, number 45, Austin Knox on the tackle. Brings up 1st and 10. All on about the 27-yard line. So Sanford on their own 27, 26, somewhere in there. Sets up in the shot. Sets up under center. Gartrell with 2 men in the backfield. Receiver wide left. He'll pan out. And again, nowhere for Gartrell to go. He gets swiped out at the legs. It's number 8, Grant Stats on the tackle. Number 8, Grant Stats with the sack. Brings up 2nd down. Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. As again, Gartrell immediately, as soon as that ball has been snapped, finds himself getting overwhelmed by Bulldogs. Looking here to get that ball rolling down the field, setting up in the shotgun. Or Caden Carey sets up under center. Gartrell in the backfield. Carey drops it. Gartrell picks it up, and it's a loss of a couple again. Tackle for loss. Brings up 3rd and long. Carey setting up under center and just not a clean transition. Perhaps moving a little too quick as Sanford will call a timeout here. Head coach Cody Reynolds taking that time to call in his team and try and square things away here. This has not been a pretty first quarter for Sanford, trailing 30-0 here. And that last one, the idea was right. It was going to be a handoff to Gartrell, but Carey unfortunately wasn't able to get the transition, maybe looked away a little too quick in anticipation trying to hand it off. Ends up just bouncing off his hand. Gartrell picked it up, but as has been the case, Haxton has made quick work of Sanford's offensive line here this evening. So 44 seconds to go here in the first quarter. As Haxton will break out of the timeout. Sanford having a long discussion here, trying to figure out how they can start crawling back in, or at least getting some momentum building on this evening. So 3rd down, 3rd and long. It's again 3rd and long. On the 24-yard line. Snap. Gartrell fakes the handoff, tries to plow through, but only gets a couple of yards. That brings up 4th down. 4th and 10. Gain of about 4 yards brings up 4th and 9. They'll send out the punting unit. Trayson Gartrell, pulling multiple duty. He returns the kicks, and he also sends them out. Comes back to Gartrell. He'll set up. Punts one high. That's going to get down to about the 40. And picking it up there is Jared McCarroll. So another 3 and out for the Mustangs. They trail 30-0 here in the first quarter with 5 seconds left.
Bulldogs will set up shop on the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Well, the last couple of drives have been pretty easy for the Bulldogs. It's been a handoff, run the rock to the house. So Sanford here on defense trying to, again, just like the offense, trying to get some momentum. They did get the stop on the 2-point conversion on the last touchdown. We'll try and spread out here. And we'll get a Haxton timeout here.
Timeout, Haxton Bulldogs here in the first quarter with 5 seconds. 30-0. The Bulldogs lead it.
Pulling double duty this evening, doing the PA announcing along with this play-by-play. Skylar Timmons here with you this evening for all Sanford home games. So Haxton will set up 1st and 10, ball at about the 44-yard line. Ryland Wolf in the shotgun. Will hand it off to Grant Stats, who flips it back over. Going for the trick play, sends it downfield. Wolf picks it up, and it's knocked out of his hands. Gartrell sticking with it.
Incomplete pass on the trick play. Number 11, Ryland Wolf, the intended receiver. Incomplete, Gartrell in to knock it out of his hands. After the end of the first quarter, Haxton Bulldogs lead it 30-0.
Well, a rough first quarter for the Mustangs, trailing 30-0. But they get the offensive stop there on that pass as Haxton trying to reach into the bag of tricks. As Wolf handed it off to Grant Stats, who then jumped and flung it over to, couldn't quite catch the number, flipped it over to one of the other players, who then looked downfield and sent a liner to the deep left side around the 40-yard line on Sanford's 40. Wolf had it in his breadbasket, but Gartrell was there, among others, to break up the play and knock it out of his hands. He was unable to gain full possession of it. So that would be the last play of the first quarter. Brings up here in the second. Now flip sides. As Haxton now will head to the south end zone. Sanford now aiming for the north. Second and 10.
Second and 10, ball on the 45-yard line.
Again in the shotgun, man in motion. Gets the snap. Wolf holds on to it, and he gets tripped up, stumbling, and he'll go down. He was breaking away as he gets the first down, but luckily a body tripped him up, and he stumbles. But it is a Haxton first down.
Number 11, Ryland Wolf with the carry. Results in a Bulldogs first down, 1st and 10. Ball on the Sanford 44-yard line.
Wolf again in the shotgun. One man in the backfield, sets him in motion. Stats to the side, takes it, and steps out of bounds. So loss of maybe about a yard on the play, if any.
Complete pass. Number 11, Ryland Wolf to number 8, Grant Stats. Stepping out of bounds, however, results in a loss of a yard, 2nd down.
So they'll bring up 2nd and 11. Creeping up, they'll flip it over. Stats again weaving through, and he'll get tied up, coming from behind, still breaking through, getting pushed forward, and it's another first down. Gain about 11 plus a couple more, and they bring it all the way down to about the 22-yard line.
Carry by number 8, Grant Stacks, results in a Bulldogs first down, 1st and 10. All on the 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 as they continue to roll down the field. Colin Cohn holds on to it on the fake. He'll get knocked out of bounds by Gartrell. But again, they keep moving the chains. Another first down.
Number 18, Colin Cohn with the carry. Gain of 11. Results in a Bulldogs first down, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs, just shy of that 1st and goal. Running game is working out pretty well for them. Sanford is having trouble containing that running game as they spread out. 2 men on the right, receivers on the right, 1 on the left, but they'll hold on to it, hands it off to Stats, who will run it in for the touchdown. So they just march down the field. Add on 6 more, they lead 36-0.
Touchdown Bulldogs, number 8, Grant Stats. Grant Stats with the carry.
So they'll take a little time here and shuffle guys in for the 2-point conversion. 10:47 to go here in this first half, here in the second quarter. They'll step back, hands it off. And Sanford will get the stop. Number 13, Blues trying to run it in, or might have been 18. Hard to tell from this distance. Can't punch it in, so Sanford gets another stop there on the 2-point conversion, but they trail here 36-0 with 10:47 in the second quarter.
Sanford gets the stop on the 2-point conversion. 10:47 to go here in the second quarter. Sanford trails it 36-0.
So 36-0, Sanford trailing. 10:47 on the clock. As Haxton has been in command of this one, just marching down the field. As Sanford trying to find some way to get some momentum. See on the sideline. Getting some guys squared away. Defense has been having to work hard. Set up for the kick. So this is down, a nice spiral down. Picked up by Caden Carey. Carey hustling, trying to through, takes a knock on the head, but he gets down to about the 35-yard line on the return. So a gain of about 10. Return of about 10 yards.
Caden Carey with the return of about 10 yards. Sanford will set up shop on about the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
So Sanford with some standard field position, about that 35-yard line. Carey wide left. Gartrell under center, 2 men in the backfield. Gartrell fakes the handoff. He'll hold it himself. Running through, trying to shake some receivers. Gets it stripped out of his hands. And that's going to be a Haxton fumble recovery. Haxton gets the strip tackle. Results in the fumble. Not what Sanford wanted to happen there.
Bulldogs recover the strip fumble. A Bulldogs ball, 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
So Sanford just not having the luck this evening on offense. Gartrell trying to battle through. They end up knocking it out of his hands. And then Haxton able to pull it down. Number 21, Ryan Davis with the carry, running down the sideline. And he'll take it all the way down past the 20-yard line on a huge gain there on the carry.
The 21, Ryan Davis with the carry. Results in a Haxton Bulldogs first down. Game about 15. First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
So the snap, they'll hand it off again, and Ryan Davis just plowing through like a freight train, runs it all the way to the station, and it's another touchdown run for the Bulldogs as Sanford continues to fall behind.
Number 21, Ryan Davis with the touchdown.
Might have gone with a little bit of fake. You can see Ryland Wolf. Quarterback, they're doing some good job kind of faking the handoffs. They'll hand it off again to Davis, and he'll punch it in the corner across the pylon for the two-point conversion.
Number 21, Ryan Davis punches in the two-point conversion. Haxton Bulldogs now lead it 44-0.
So a rough night here for Sanford as they fall down. So here the clock continues to roll here. Sanford 2-1 on the year. Lost their first game of the season 28-22 to West Grand, and then last week won 52-6 against Swink. Now it's funny just how things can change over the course of a week. Haxton is a solid ball club here as Gartrell will get the kick. Stuttering, looking to the outside, and he'll be brought down just past the 30-yard line.
Gartrell with the return brings it to the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Coming into this game tonight, Haxton is 1-1 overall as well. Their first game coming as a 44-36 loss to Melrose, and then winning 22-12 against Wichita County. But now they are having themselves quite the night here against Sanford, leading 44-0 here in the second quarter. Carey set in motion, Gartrell under center. They'll hand it off. Pushing it up the middle is J.D. Fawcett with the carry, gain of a couple yards.
Gain of a couple yards by number 11, J.D. Fawcett. Second down.
Forty-four to 0 as again Sanford sets up here for the second down. Gartrell with the snap will hand it off again and trying to get through. J.D. Fawcett again carries it through for a couple yards.
J.D. Fawcett again with the carry, brings up a couple of yards. Third down, 3rd and 5.
Third down, 5 to go. Couple of carries for J.D. Fawcett. See if Sanford maybe tries to go with that run again, or see if they can try to sneak one through the air. Carey and Fawcett on the right side. And Gartrell immediately gets taken out by Grant Stats for the sack. Loss of a couple brings up 4th down.
Number 8, Grant Stats with the sack. Tackle for loss brings up 4th down.
That's what Sanford's been having trouble with. We'll get a timeout here.
A reminder, parents, that tonight is Parents' Night. And so at halftime, right before halftime, if we can have the parents come to the southeast corner. Again, parents come to the southeast corner just a little bit before halftime.
Well, Sanford trying to get a little bit of momentum on that last drive, and we'll see if they maybe what they choose to do here on 4th down. 5:47 to go here in this second quarter. Trailing 44-0. And it's 4th down. Looks like they will set up still the punt. As Haxton shuffle things around. Kanan Corbinstein will set up downfield to receive. We'll see if that's what Haxton chooses to do tonight. Long, high kick. Corbinstein gets it, and he'll call for the fair catch around the 35-yard line. So Haxton will set up shop just shy of the 35-yard line. So they may send out a different unit here leading 44-0. The youngsters will get some of the action here this evening.
1st and 10, the Bulldogs will set up shop on the 34-yard line. Here with 5:08 to go in the second quarter.
Number 18, Colin Cohn, will set up under center in the shotgun. He'll hold it, hands it off, and brought down in a pile. Brought down by Joseph Grillet. Number 34, Kanan Koberstein with the carry.
Number 34, Kanan Koberstein with the carry. Number 50, Joseph Grillet with the tackle. 2nd down.
Again, Cohn will set up. Fakes the handoff. Goes out to the wide right and wide open. Hustling down the field. Koberstein has got nothing but daylight. And he'll run it home for the touchdown. Faked the handoff. Baited everybody to the left side. Or to the right side of the defense to the right side. Koberstein wide open. Nobody covering him. And David Cohn able to throw it in.
Complete pass, touchdown. Pass by Colin Cohn to number 34, Kanan Koberstein.
Huge gain there from the 34, about the 34, the 35 all the way down, and they'll punch in the 2-point conversion. They lead 52-0 now here in the second quarter with 3:20 to go.
After that conversion of 2 points, Haxton Bulldogs lead it 52-0 with 3:11 to go in the second quarter. Again, have a reminder to parents, to meet down at the southeastern gate to get ready for Parents' Night during halftime. Again, parents meet down at the, start making your way down to that southeast corner for Parents' Night at halftime.
So clock ticks away. As Haxton again sending out the younger unit, immediately punch in their ticket. Sanford again, it's kind of that younger team. You have that transition where a lot of those JV guys now in prominent roles from last year. A lot of sophomores and some juniors as that ball bounces out of bounds around the 15-yard line. See if they'll just make them re-kick or they'll just spot it. Looks like that'll be the case. They'll just spot it. Brings Sanford down to the 35-yard line.
With that kick going out of bounds, Sanford will set up shop. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Minute 30 to go here in the second quarter.
First and 10, stepping back is Gartrell in the pocket, sends one deep downfield, slaying down and diving, but well out of reach for Ryland Mortensen.
Incomplete pass, Ryland Mortensen, the intended receiver. 2nd down.
Gartrell trying to let it send one out through the air, trying to work downfield here a little quicker. 40 seconds on the clock here. 2nd and 10. Mortensen maybe getting tied up with the defender. Couldn't quite break enough reach, and then the throw did go over him. Was a little bit out of reach as well, but a nice attempt there. 2nd down, 20 seconds on the clock. And a flag. So that'll be a false start. False start on the offense. 5 seconds on the clock. And that'll do it here for the first half. Sanford in a rough one. They trail 52-0. We'll take a break here for halftime. It is Parents' Night. So we'll head on out there, but 52-0. Sanford has a lot of work to do in this one.
At the end of the first quarter, the Haxton Bulldogs lead it 52, Sanford Mustangs 0. Again, any parents left, meet down at the southeast gate for Parents' Night.
Second half about to get underway here between the Haxton Bulldogs and Sanford Mustangs. Well, if you're just tuning in, you've missed quite a lot. Sanford trailing 52-0 as the Haxton Bulldogs have just had their way this evening. They've marched down the field with relative ease on the run. They've gone through the air a couple of times, but it's mostly just been on the run. They've typically been one and out. It's been typically one play. They run it down for the touchdown. Sanford has just struggled to move down the field. I think they've gained just two as they bounce one on the ground, and falling on top of it was number 41, Jared McCarroll.
First and 10, Jared McCarroll gains the kick. First and 10.
First and 10. Sanford looking to get something going here. Gartrell holding on to it, looking. He'll plow forward. Going on a bit of that option pass. Runs it forward for about 6 yards or so. No, about 5 yards. 5 or 6. Second down.
Gain of a couple by number 21, Trayson Gartrell, brings up second down.
Ball on about the 46-yard line. Second down. Again, they'll hand it off. Getting tied up and rolling forward is number 7, Rylan Mortensen.
Rylan Mortensen with the carry. Results in a Sanford first down. First and 10. Ball on the Haxton 48-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 here on that first down carry by Rylan Mortensen. They'll hand it off to Mortensen again. Flying through, and we'll get a pile up. He's getting pushed forward, still on his feet. And that's a huge gain of about 8 yards, 8 or 9 yards.
Gain of about 8 yards by Rylan Mortensen brings up second down.
Second down, 1 to go here. Gartrell under center, takes the snap, fakes, hands it off again. And Mortensen again will get pushed across the line.
Gain of about 4 yards and results in a first down by Rylan Mortensen. First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
So Sanford with three straight runs through Rylan Mortensen sets him up first and 10, just shy of that 35-yard line. Gartrell again will fake the handoff, holds on to it, spins, trying to push forward. He'll get ahead. Gain of about 7. Brings up second down.
Gartrell with the carry. Gain of about 7 brings up second down. Ball on the 29-yard line.
So second down here. See if they go back to the run to Mortensen. Again, they hand it off. Mortensen gets tied up about the line of scrimmage. May have gained a few inches, if anything. Gain of a couple inches brings up third down.
Gain of a couple inches by Rylan Mortensen brings up third down.
So they'll go back to it. Third down, looking for another first down on what's been a fruitful drive thus far, looking to keep it going. Gartrell rolls out to the right, and again, nowhere to go. He gets tied up Results in a loss of a couple yards on the play. Brings up 4th and 5.
Tackle for loss. Brings up 4th and 5. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Well, at this point, might as well go for it. Down 52-0. Sanford will go for it here with 5 yards to go. Gartrell under center. One receiver wide left. Back, throws it back to Carey, and he can't. In and out of the hands as Gartrell let him a little too much. Bounces in and out of his hands, and that will result in the turnover. So the drive stalls on 3rd down, and they'll force the turnover.
Incomplete pass. Here's a Gartrell to the intended receiver, Caden Carey. Results in a turnover. 1st and 10, Haxton on the 30-yard line.
Well, the drive was working with the run up the middle. Rylan Mortensen, then Gartrell with a carry. Then it falls short as snap in and out of the hands of number 14, Aiden Starkbaum. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete pass, number 14, Aiden Starkbaum, the intended receiver, 2nd down.
Well, Haxton able to send in their 2nd string unit. Quarterbacked by Colin Cohn, the junior. Squad set in motion. They'll hand it off. Fake the handoff. Cohn holds on to it. He'll drive through. Gain of about 8 or 9. It looks. Brings up 3rd down and 1 to go.
Gain of 9 yards by number 18, Colin Cohn. 3rd and 1.
All just shy of that 40-yard line. They'll hand it off. They'll get it across. Trying to break through, and getting stopped there is trying to pick it up.
Carried by the Bulldogs results in a 1st down. Ball on the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball is carried by Coleman Firm.
So Coleman Firm, the junior for Haxton, gets that 1st down, and he'll get stifled there at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Cordova in on the tackle.
Number 6, Coleman Firm with the carry, gain of about a yard. Number 75, Ryan Cordova in on the tackle.
.430 on the clock. Handoff again to Firm. Running through. He gets brought down by Rylan Mortensen. Stops him short. Gain of a couple more. Gain of a couple yards. 5 to go.
Firm with the gain of a couple on the carry. Brings up 3rd and 5. Number 7, Rylan Mortensen on the tackle.
Four minutes to go here on that continually moving clock here in this 3rd quarter. Sanford trailing 52-0. And Cohn on the move, trying to break through, gets past the tackle, and he'll just run out of bounds as Rylan Mortensen was coming in on the attempt, but that carry results in another 1st down. 1st and 10, ball on the just shy of the 45-yard lines, or 35-yard line, so on the 34.
That carry by Colin Cohn results in another Bulldogs 1st down. 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line.
Cohn again in the shotgun. One receiver to the right. Steps back in the pocket, looking downfield. Fires, wide open. Making the catch and in for the touchdown is Madden Larson. How very appropriate there on that play. Results in the touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Complete pass to number 7, Madden Larson.
Nice, calm, and easy play there for Colin Cone. Just steps back in the pocket, sets his feet, look downfield, and Larson managed to get out in front of the receiver down the field. A nice, easy play, and it falls right in his lap as he takes a few steps into the end zone. Cone fires a bullet over to Kanan Koberstein, and that results in the 2-point conversion. 60-0. Haxton leads it.
Complete pass. Number 18, Cone, to number 34, Kanan Koberstein for the 2-point conversion. With 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter, Haxton Bulldogs 60, Sanford Mustangs 0.
Well, Sanford was showing a little bit better, had a little bit better moments stopping some of that run game up the middle on that drive. But then a couple of carries by the quarterback resulted in some big gains. And then that throw down the field for a good 20, 30 yards ends up in a touchdown. So Sanford trailing 60-0 here in the third quarter. Clock keeps a rolling, minute 30 to go here. 1st and 10 will be where Sanford gets ready to set up. You've got Gartrell downfield. See if Haxton does the shorter kick or if they send the long ball. Obviously, high school still using the typical kicking formations, unlike the new stuff the NFL's doing this year, where everybody pretty much lines up on that 40-yard line. That's through the legs of Caden Carey. He gives chase, picks it up around the 5, and he'll bring it back down to the and did that get knocked out? Haxton is celebrating, and that looks like it got knocked out of the hands. No, looks like Sanford will maintain possession here. So 1st and 10. Ball on about the on that 16-yard line or so.
1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line.
That'll end the third quarter, and running down all the way down to the 30 is Gartrell. That'll result in a Sanford 1st down.
Trayson Gartrell with a gain of about 12 results in a Sanford 1st down. That also brings the end of the third quarter. After 3, Haxton Bulldogs 60, Sanford Mustangs 0.
Been a tough night for the Mustangs in their home opener. It's still early in the season, but it's a lot of that learning and growing still happening for this team. Again, a young squad, that turnover from year to year, it's starting over once again. So Sanford will set up 1st and 10. Ball just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll hand it off to Rylan Mortensen. Or they fake the handoff, but Gartrell gets tied up. Loss of about a yard brings up 2nd down.
Loss of about a yard on the play. 2nd and 11.
Well, here for football. Next on the schedule, they'll have Haxton this week, and then JV will play tomorrow against Haxton at 10 a.m. And then on the 20th, Sanford will play the Fowler Grizzlies. That will be homecoming
as that brings it all the way down. Nice run there by Gartrell. Big gain there, brings up third down.
Gartrell with the carry. Brings it down just past the 35-yard line, brings up third down, 4 to go.
So 16-0. Next week, Sanford will have homecoming on the 20th. We'll have volleyball in the morning and then Sanford football in the evening. Gartrell takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He'll try to go up the middle, but gets tangled up immediately by Ryan Davis, who's right there to tangle him up.
Gain of a couple results in a Sanford first down. Timeout, Bulldogs.
So Haxton will take a timeout here. 10 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. A night Sanford will rather soon forget. Trailing 60-0, they have gotten downfield a couple of times within the opponent's 30-yard line, just a couple of times, but mostly they've been stuck here in this midfield between the 30s. Trying to get some momentum here. They've tried to throw it a couple of times. They're 0 for 2 on passes, 0 for 3 or so on passes. Carey sends out to the wide, 2 receivers on the ends, but they'll hand it off up the middle with the fake. And Gartrell can't open up the ground. Gets brought down about the 30, or about the 40 rather. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, brings up second down.
Brings up second down. Sanford trying to string together a couple of plays here to move down the field, but coming up empty. A lot of it has been Gartrell's been unable to use his legs to really open up the floor and find an open lane. Creeping in, and again he gets eaten up immediately, this time by Brendan Nall, the senior, number 33.
Brandon Nall with the tackle. Gain of about 1 by Gartrell, third down.
Gartrell back the snap, holds on to it, trying to plow through, stumbling, and he'll fall forward. Gets another gain of about 5, brings up fourth down, 4th and 2, or about 4th and 1.
Gartrell with the carry, brings up fourth down, 4th and 1.
And Sanford will call a timeout here.
Timeout, Sanford.
So 60-0, 8:18 to go here in this fourth quarter. Sanford looking for a 4th down conversion here. Again, they've not had luck in the pass game, as immediately on the snap, Haxton is on top of the quarterback. And so Sanford has not had much luck trying to get that ball moving quickly. Most of the plays have been stifled right there at the line of scrimmage. It's a matter as if they can just plow their way through. Fortunately, it's not the most efficient way to run a football game. But when you Well, our camera appears to have fallen down out of the window. Gartrell move up, and Sanford will convert the first down. Carry there results in a Sanford first down. Looking to keep going here. Back, and they'll punch it up across again on the run up the middle by Rylan Mortensen. Carried by Rylan Mortensen, gain of a couple, second down. Keep going here. Back, and they'll punch it up across again on the run up the middle by Rylan Mortensen. Second down, ball just past the 45-yard line in Haxton territory. Gartrell under center, and fakes the handoff. He'll try to push behind his blockers again, and gets brought down by number 20, or rather number 30, Zach Stats. Gartrell with the carry, gain of a couple yards, third down. 3rd and 4. Gartrell trying to punch it forward again. As they'll set up here, just shy of the 40. 2 men in the backfield. Gartrell, again under center. Takes the snap, steps back to throw, looking, rolls out, giving chase, he'll just tag it and run in. Gets it past the 40 as he gets knocked out of bounds. Gain of a couple, just shy of the first down. Gartrell with the carry, gain of a couple yards, brings up 4th and 1. So it's Sanford looking for another first down conversion. Gartrell stepped back to pass in the pocket, couldn't find anybody, and again, he's got to make those quick decisions with the defense bearing down on him. Rolls out to the left and manages to move it forward a bit, avoid the sack. Hands it off again to Mortensen. Did he get enough to punch through? And looks like he did not. Carried by Rylan Mortensen, comes up just short. Something in a 4th down turnover. Bulldogs now will set up 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. 5 minutes to go here. 60-0. Sanford leads it. Or we wish it was Sanford leading it. 60-0. Haxton leads it. Drops the snap and coming in. Caden Carey trying to push it. They've got the freshman Eli Horton in there. Loss of about 8. Brings up 2nd and long. Eli Horton, the freshman, number 4. Snap maybe caught him by surprise, and it's off his hand. Caden Carey came flying in, dive and knock it out of the hands, or at least to pick it up, but instead they get the loss nonetheless. Horton again stepping in the shotgun, 2 in the back. Fakes the handoff, and he'll get tangled up. Ryan Cordova on the sack. Tackle for loss, number 75, Ryan Cordova with the sack. Brings up 3rd and long. So about 3rd and 20 now. Sanford with a chance here. They'll take it where you can get it. They're facing the youngsters for Haxton. Now with a chance here to push them to a 3 and out, hopefully. Again in the shotgun. Horton gets it, hands it off to his left. Hustling down the field, breaking a tackle. Unable to get away is
Number 45, Austin Knox.
Austin Knox with a carry, gain of about 7. Brings up 4th down.
So Caden Carey will come in for Sanford and head down the field, at least anticipating the punt, but now he'll head back in. And now he'll jog back out, so he's getting his sprints in downfield. Haxton ready for their first punt of the night. Sends one high, skews it out well, out of bounds. Rolled off the side of the foot. Bounced out just shy of the 40. That's where they'll set it up. So 1st and 10. Sanford now try to get something rolling. They'll send out the younger squad. Looks like we'll send out the same old squad trying to punch something across here. 2 minutes to go in this 4th quarter.
1st and 10. Sanford will set up shop on the 41-yard line. So we get a timeout.
So we get a timeout called just about the 2-minute mark. Timeout by Sanford here as they go through a game plan here to just figure what they can do here on this final drive of the game. Apologize as I see if our visuals got back up. Apologize. I think the wind just took the camera and took it out of the window. (60-0). 2 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter. Gartrell back to pass, sends one flying downfield, and Ben Fawcett unable to get around the receiver is number 6, Colin Vermey, staying in front of him.
Incomplete pass, number 3, Ben Fawcett, the intended receiver, 2nd down.
Folks just they're going back and forth here. Getting quick timeouts called and all that stuff. But minute 47 on the clock. Pass game down to Ben Fawcett, missing it. So Sanford, or Haxton, calling the timeout. Looking to reshuffle here. Here with a couple. So Sanford on 2nd down, 2nd and 10. Ball on that 42 yard line. Looking to push it forward. See if they go back to the air here as Haxton will set up here. Man downfield is safety. Gartrell back to pass, fires the right side, making the connection with J.D. Fawcett all the way down to the 35-yard line. Huge gain there through the air. Sanford's been looking for that one.
Complete pass, number 21, Tracy Gartrell, to number 11, J.D. Fawcett. Sanford, 1st down. 1st and 10.
35-yard line. Gartrell fakes the handoff, bumps into Rylan Mortensen, sends another one down the field on the dart, but overshoots his target as Ben Fawcett, the intended receiver.
Incomplete pass, number 3, Ben
Fawcett, the intended receiver. Threw a nice bullet downfield, but just over the head of Fawcett. Results in second down, but Sanford working through the air here. Gartrell again steps back, fakes the handoff, rolls out, sets up, off foot, an off-balance throw just short of J.D. Fawcett. Results in third down. Incomplete pass, number 11, J.D. Fawcett, the intended receiver, third down. Third and 10. We'll go for it again here. Gartrell again back, looking downfield, sends one down into no man's land, nobody there. And that'll bring up fourth down. 10 seconds to go. We'll see if they just get one last play in here to close this thing out. Gartrell with the snap, stepping back, looking down the field, still holds on to it, rolls out to his ref, sends one high and deep down the field, and in and out of the hands. About three guys in the end zone. Rattles around. Nobody can wrangle it in, and that's your ball game. Final score in this one, Sanford drops it 60-0. A tough night overall. But Haxton came out in a force, and we're in control from the get-go. Sanford just had trouble getting that offense rolling, and that defense having a hard time stopping the run game. That'll do it here for this one. Thank you so much for joining us here. Final score in this one, Sanford loses this one 60-0. They fall to 1-2 on the year. Haxton improves to 2-1. We'll see you here next Friday for varsity football, as the homecoming game will be on the 20th here on the Sanford Events YouTube channel. So this has been Skylar Timmons signing off. Thanks you for joining us. Final score in this one, Haxton Bulldogs win it 60-0.